Fundamental Rule 22(1)(a)(1) Stepping up of pay. Disclaimer: this training material is for use in training of officials. It should not be referred as a guideline of government. In case of any variance in this training material, the government guidelines, rules, laws shall prevail. In this video, we will learn how the pay of a senior government servant is stepped up. If a government servant promoted or appointed to a higher post and drawing lower pay in that post than another government servant junior to him in the lower grade and promoted or appointed subsequently to another identical post, the pay of the senior government servant in the higher post should be stepped up to a figure equal to the pay as fixed for the junior government servant in that higher post. This is considered as stepping up of pay of senior government servant. The stepping up should be done with effect from the date of promotion or appointment of the junior government servant, subject to both the junior and the senior government servants should belong to the same cadre and the post in which they have been promoted are identical in the same cadre. The level in the pay matrix of the lower and higher post in which they are entitled to draw the pay should be identical. The anomaly is directly as a result of the application of the provisions of Fundamental Rule 22(1)(a)(1). That is, if the junior officer was drawing more pay in the existing pay structure than the senior by virtue of any advance increment granted to him, the provision of this sub-rule should not be invoked to step up the pay of the senior officer. The order relating to refixation of the pay of the senior officer shall be issued under Fundamental Rule 27, and the senior officer shall be entitled to the next increment on completion of his required qualifying service with effect from the date of refixation of pay. What is Fundamental Rule 27? It is, an appointing authority may grant a premature increment to a government servant on time scale of pay subject to general or special orders issued by the government. The following instances or events wherein junior draw more pay than seniors do not constitute anomaly, and therefore stepping up of pay will not be admissible in such events. Where a senior proceeds on extraordinary leave which results in postponement of his date of next increment in the lower post, and consequently he starts drawing less pay than a junior in the lower grade itself. He therefore cannot claim pay parity on promotion even though he may be promoted earlier to the higher grade than his junior. If a senior forgoes or refuses promotion leading to a junior being promoted or appointed to the higher post earlier, and the junior draws higher pay than the senior. If the senior is on deputation while junior avails of the ad hoc promotion in the cadre, the increased pay drawn by the junior due to ad hoc or regular promotion following such ad hoc promotion in the higher post vis-a-vis senior is not an anomaly in strict sense of the term. If a senior joins the higher post later than the junior, for whatsoever may be the reasons, whereby he starts drawing less pay than the junior, in such cases, senior cannot claim stepping up of pay at par with that of his junior. If a senior is appointed later than the junior in the lower post itself, whereby he is in receipt of lesser pay than the junior, in such cases also, the senior cannot claim pay parity in the higher post if he draws less pay than a junior, though he may have been promoted earlier to the higher post. Where an employee is promoted from lower post to a higher post, his pay is fixed with reference to the pay drawn by him in the lower post under Fundamental Rule 22(1)(a)(1). And due to this longer length of service in the lower grade, his pay may get fixed at a higher stage than that of his senior direct recruit appointed to the same higher grade, and whose pay is fixed under different set of rules. For example, a senior secretariat assistant SSA on promotion to the post of assistant section officer ASO gets his pay fixed under Fundamental Rule 22(1)(a)(1) with reference to the pay drawn in the post of SSA, whereas the pay of ASO direct is fixed under Rule 8 of CCS Revision of Pay Rules 2016 at the minimum pay or the first cell in the level applicable to ASO to which he is appointed. In such a case, the senior ASO direct cannot claim pay parity with that of the promotee junior ASO. Where a senior is appointed in higher post on ad hoc basis and is drawing less pay than a junior who is appointed in the same cadre and in the same post on ad hoc basis, subsequently, the senior cannot claim pay parity with reference to the pay of that junior, since the ad hoc officiating service in higher post is reversible, and also since full benefits of Fundamental Rule 22(1)(a)(1) are not available on ad hoc promotion, but only on regular promotion following such ad hoc promotion without break. Where a junior gets more pay due to additional increments earned on acquiring higher educational qualifications. In this video, we have learned about stepping up of pay. If you have any doubt or want any clarification, then you can contact through the mail as shown on the screen. For other videos on rules and regulations, you can visit the web address as shown. Thank you.